need independent media to verify facts so that they can make decisions, right? The same must surely be true for politicians. So I want to go to what the landscape would look like if we did not have an independent media. And I don't want this to be dragged back to the SABC necessarily, but Mbuyiseni, for you, as a politician operating in South Africa, what would South Africa be like without a well-funded, well-resourced, independent media that can produce verified facts to the public?
It would be a disaster, I think. We have to protect. You can't conceive of democracy without independent media. The independence of the media, it's like the independence of academics, the independence of artists. You need that because democracy is discourse, is diversity of ideas, at the center of which is accountability. So you would lose accountability by a mile. Many people like saying we only have the judiciary left intact, which is also, slowly crumbling down. I think you also have, after Amabungani shame and the Gupta leaks, I think you can start including the media there, that they are also beginning to rise above and question the status quo and do real investigative, independent journalism. But you have to be fair in how you go about it. You have to be fair in using that freedom of independence. Capital is not interrogated in South Africa. Capital gets away with a lot of crime. Capital gets away with a lot of unethical conduct. And I don't remember, the Business Day on Monday or so writes a piece that now Parliament is going to be looking at illicit financial flows. Nowhere in the piece do they acknowledge the EFF. I mean, as the people who went to Parliament to convince the previous Minister of Finance that you ought to look at illicit financial flows. But we shouldn't have been the first ones to do that. If there was independent media that was investigative enough and that was fair in interrogating everyone, you would have known of illicit financial flows, price fixing, and tax avoidance that multinational corporations engage in to drain our tax base, not only in South Africa, but the rest of the continent. It's one of the biggest examples why you actually need independent media from capital.